For more on this, let's bring in Wassim Nasr, our France 24 terrorism expert. First of all, Wassim, give us the details about what exactly happened.
Well, actually, as you said, there was two cousins that committed the attack in Hadyra. They are both from Faham. It's a town which is known for having many sympathizers of the Islamic State who even went to Syria. And here we see the claim where we saw also the video, like a less than a minute video, where they vow allegiance to the new Caliph, Abu al-Hassan, which puts really the time frame of this happening. And this happened just a week after another attack, which is mentioned also in the claim, that happened in Beer Sheva, and it was a sympathizer of the Islamic State, knowing that this sympathizer was already convicted in Israel for trying to make a cell to join the Islamic State. And both one of the attackers of Hadyra tried to join the Islamic State in Syria back in 2016. He was caught in Turkey and then brought back to Israel, where he was convicted. And here we see the map of the attacks. So the attack of Hadyra yesterday, then the attack of Beer Sheva by a sympathizer. But we shouldn't forget that there's been also an attack in Jerusalem back in 2017, where 3 Islamic State operatives attacked. They made only one kill among a woman, a security officer. But also in 2017, there was another attack which wasn't claimed by Islamic State sympathizers, who led to the killing of Israeli officers too. And which is very particular also is that we know that the 2 that were killed in Hadyra, the police of border police, one of them was a dual citizen, the French citizenship. The woman, she was 19. The man was also 19, and he belongs to the Druze community, so he wasn't even Jewish.
Wassim, give us some context here. What does all of this mean in terms of the Islamic State group in Israel?
Well, it means that they still have the ability to commit such attacks in a very particular moment today. And here we see their presence in the Sinai, which is just on the border of Israel, where they committed many rocket launches inside Israel, where they destroyed pipelines that go through to Israel, knowing that their presence in Sinai isn't being handled quite efficiently, despite the collaboration between the Egyptian army, the Israeli army, American intelligence, and even the Hamas, because most of the recruits of the Islamic State in Sinai, or at least part of them, are Palestinians from Gaza who were ejected from Gaza by the Hamas because they were known for the jihadi sympathies. So we see that today they are being able to commit such attack in Israel. It's a failure for Israeli security forces, and it might be a response to what the former caliph called back a year ago to enhance attacks in Israel. And one last detail, which is very important: each time that the Islamic State attacks in Israel, they wait before they claim, and they wait for all the Palestinian factions to say, to congratulate the attacker. Even the Lebanese Hezbollah congratulated the attacker this morning before saying that it was them who were responsible. And this way they put under the light the contradiction between them and the Palestinian factions, which at the end of the day are their enemies.
Wassim, thank you for that. France 24's Wassim Nasr.